Hey guys, this is my review of the first Tales from the Crypt. I hope you guys enjoyed my last video. Trying to do this, I really am. I really want to do this for the channel. I lost a couple subs, but hey, you know what? You know what they say? You're gonna lose subs to gain subs because people are really gonna want you to watch your content. And again, I apologize for all the ums and well, I'm starting fresh on doing some of these, and it's hard sometimes. It's hard to like read for me sometimes. I have this thing. I forgot again what the fuck it's called. Say I did it again. I'm not trying to do the ums. The first episodes of the Tales of the Crypt, very first episode, is from 1989. Which is the same year as Batman. Almost said the Batman, but that's newer. Titled "The Man Who Was Death." So the air date was June 10th, 1989, and directed by Walter Hill, and starring William Sadler. Which William Sadler does go on, and he does play a movie in 1980. I forgot to look up the year of the movie, but William Sadler does a really good job in both this episode, even though I think it's kind of weird, this first episode, and we'll get into it later on. It does get better. Tales from the Crypt does get better. There are some episodes that are fucking weird and whacked, so fair warning if I do any of the future ones. So the overview is... The overview is the integral episode of Tales from the Crypt, "The Man Who Was Death," set a moody tone for the anthology horror series. Yes, so this was the very first episode, so I had to live up to the standards of later on. So they adapt from the classic EC comics of the 1950s, which I tried looking for actually at a store, for a comic book store, but I couldn't find any, but it's fine because I found some Creep show ones, which is pretty cool, I think, which I actually did watch the first Creep show not too long ago again. I don't know if I'm going to have I don't know if I'm going to do a review on that or not. I already have a couple things already in mind. Like I said before, I already had the first Nightmare on Elm Street review already going to be up there on the 1st of October, hopefully. My girlfriend keeps on texting me. Even though I'm going to spoil some of it for you. William Sadler plays Niles Talbot, an executioner who takes pride in his work and admiration. The electric chair, with capable punishment, is absolute abolished. So sorry for butchering that, but I'm not gonna repeat again. So with the basic episode is that he loves doing his job. His job is execution from the electric chair. But they come to him and say, look, we're not going to be doing this anymore because it's abolished. We're not going to do the electric chair anymore. It's not good. It's not, I don't know the word, but it's just not good to do anymore. We shouldn't be doing this anymore. So he finds himself unemployed and directionless until he discovers a new way to dispense justice in his own twisted way. Yes, and spoilers. He does. He ends up killing people that he thinks deserve to be dead, and he electrocutes a lot of people in the episode. I don't know how many people, but a few of them. Actually, one of them I seen. It looks familiar. The guy who played in Child's Play 2 as the not stepfather, but like the foster father. He was one of them. So yeah. William Sadler's performance. So strengths. William Sadler's performance. Like I said, William Sadler is like the best part, and not I won't say the best part in the movie. That's Billy Zane. Well, maybe I'll get to that when next month or something like that. Maybe I'll talk a review on that one. William Sadler delivers a career-defining monologue-driven performance, which confusing me is in the beginning because I'm like, why do they, instead of like making the plot, why do they have him drive the plot by monologuing? That's confusing me, but directly addressing the audience with unnerving charm. His particular portrayal of Talbot is chilling yet rarely likable, which is essential in the EC Comics mold. I don't know. Yes, definitely. I never read any of the Tales from the Crypt comics, but I have seen these episodes. I've seen up to season 2, almost season 3, and I noticed that they do like using a lot of the comics in the episodes, which is pretty cool. I think that's pretty neat. Narrative style. Sorry, this is another strength. Narrative style. The first-person narration, breaking the fourth wall, sets a unique tone.
But I like city, you know? Big, dirty, let's know what it really is. But at night, there's all those lights. It's real pretty, isn't it?
Actually, they don't do this. You don't do that in just one episode, by the way. Drawing the viewers like into Niles, disturbing logic. Strength. Moral lesson. So yes, there is a moral lesson in this. True of Tales from the Crypt tradition, the episode has moral twist and feels like poetic justice. It's simple yet satisfying. Yes, and I won't spoil a twist for you until I'm done with all of this, but I will spoil it soon, so you have fair warning. So another strength is atmosphere and direction. Walter Hill, one of the warriors and 48 Hours fame, brings a gritty, noir-inspired style and story. So I guess the guy that directs the episode, he shows a gritty noir. Yeah, I can see that. It's been a little bit since I've seen this episode. Like I said, I'm almost on season 3, and I haven't seen this episode for probably 2 months since I got the whole entire collection, which I have, which is pretty cool. The lighting and set direction and the score feel darkenly theatrical, almost like a strange stage play with electric shock. Weaknesses. So this is the weaknesses. Pacing. Why is it like every single fucking thing that I don't know, but yeah, the pacing is a little bit fucking off. I gotta give it credit. The episode is heavy dialogue heavy, and slower than some later. So more effective driven entries. Some viewers might find it talkily or too focused on monologue over. That's what I felt like when I was when I was watching this episode. There's a lot of monologuing, and it's too much. If you would just show more, I think it would be better. But they don't show. Well, they do show, but then they also monologue, and they also talk a lot. Okay, we get it. We know the episode. We don't really need that much monologuing. That's why I was like, what the fuck? The very first episode almost turned me off to the season. If it wasn't for William Sadler, if it wasn't some random fucker, I probably wouldn't be watching it. Or probably try another one, but And another weakness is predictability. If you're familiar with the EC Comics signature, bad people get what's coming to them. The twist won't be a surprise. But it's executed well enough to still be satisfying. So if you didn't see it right there, yes, he gets what's coming to him. They actually re-establish the death penalty. So he ends up going into the electric chair and freaking out like the guy in the beginning of the episode. That's what happens at the very end. So yeah, he got what was coming to him, but he also thought he was doing good. The Crypt Keeper. The first outgoing featuring features a relatively tame version of the now iconic Crypt Keeper, voiced by John Krisher. I don't know how to say his last name. He's creepy, but not yet the wisecracking ghoul he'd become later seasons. Which actually it comes fast. Still, it works as a grim introduction into to the host. He's one of the best parts. He shows up in the beginning and the very end of the episodes, usually. Just to let you know, in every single episode there is a new director and writer. Majority of them. Sometimes they do come back, but very rare. It's like you'll find out, like in like a lot of these, a verdict. A strong start to legendary horror anthology. It was okay. Like I said, if it wasn't for William Sadler, I mean, I did like the plot, but it's like a bare bones plot. And the man who was death blends the dark humor, eerie atmosphere, and social commentary. I mean, this was a great episode. I think it was probably, I wouldn't say it's great actually. I would say it's probably an okay episode. I don't know why I said great. I complain about it sometimes. If it wasn't for William Sadler, like I said, I'd probably try one more episode. I like this episode, don't get me wrong. It's an okay one. So I'd probably give it like 2-star myself. But I mean, it's a 4.5-star rating for, I don't know what the rating's for or from. I mean, but all in all, it's a pretty good episode. Like I said, William Sadler carries the episode. It's kind of dark. It's kind of like, what the hell is going to happen? And then you see that he loses his job, and then he wants to carry out what happens like next and shit, and kills people, and then he ends up going into the chair. That's the whole episode, and it does set the tone for the rest of the season. I do like a couple more episodes in this season. I wouldn't say it's like the best season of Tales from the Crypt, the first season, but we'll see episode by episode if you guys want to see more of these. I will be making more horror-related stuff before October, which this is going to be out probably tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to be able to put it out today. I will try the fastest, but today I actually have to do a couple things myself. If you guys like these videos, please leave a like. I can't stress it enough. My newest video I just put out, which is John Wick movie review. Please give me a like. That's all I ask. That's all I ask for. And if you view it, it's easy to press the like button. It's not hard. It's really not. I noticed that people have a hard time pressing the like button. I don't know why. I mean, I do too nowadays, but I used to be very good at it. I used to press the like button on my favorite YouTuber, which was Jacksepticeye, but not anymore. But anyway, guys, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. I'm not gonna keep you guys any longer. All right, that's the whole entire episode review of Tales from the Crypt, episode 1. If you guys want to see more, like I said, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and also share the video for me, please. I'm trying to make it to be like a better YouTuber on the platform. And no more video games on the channel. I'm gonna say that one more time. So that's it. Thank you guys for joining me. See you guys next time.